Hello, everyone. New York City is in crisis. There is budget crisis in the city of New York. Mayor Eric Adams announced a $110.5 billion budget. And in that budget, there are cuts across all agencies. The city has announced that it is reducing the number of police officers. Reportedly, the next 5 police academy classes are canceled. And this news comes at a time when communities across the country desperately need increased law enforcement presence to combat crime. And in New York City, the need for strong police presence is greater than ever before. Sadly, there will also be cuts to education, and education cuts will hurt the future generations. Library hours will also be reduced, and this is extremely sad. Libraries, I think, are precious. At a time when kids are busy looking at cell phone and tablet screens, I always talk about the importance of spending time at the library. Children should spend time at libraries. They should be turning pages of books rather than scrolling on screen of an electronic device. Not too long ago, I got a new library card here in Madison, Wisconsin, where I live, and I checked out some books from the local library, and every night before going to bed, I try to read a few pages. Also, I have lots of books in my personal collection, so I have a personal mini library, and these are books that I have gathered over the years. So I love reading books as much as I love writing. And I understand the importance of libraries. So going back to the issue of New York City budget, reportedly because of these funding issues, library hours in New York City will be reduced, as I mentioned. This is extremely sad. And reducing library hours will also negatively impact future generations. New York City Mayor Eric Adams stated that migrant costs are going up. Migrant costs are going up. And those who have been watching my videos for the last few months, you know that I have been talking about the border crisis and the migrant situation in New York City. And illegal immigration is hurting New York City. As migrants arrive in the sanctuary city of New York, more taxpayer dollars are being spent on their housing, food, and other services. And that means there is less money to spend on other important areas like education and law enforcement. Tens of thousands of migrants have arrived in New York City. These migrants, they require services that cost money. And where does the money come from? Government doesn't have its own money. The money comes from the pockets of American taxpayers. Let me share with you some data. The city of New York reportedly spent $1.45 billion on the migrant crisis in fiscal year 2023. And that's not everything. The city is expected to spend close to $11 billion in 2024 and in 2025. What's happening in New York City could have been avoided. What America needs to do is to secure the southern border. Americans in New York City need to elect better leaders. Americans in New York City must demand that the city leaders remove the sanctuary city status. The city leaders must eliminate this sanctuary city designation for New York. Sadly, New York City is going through a crisis, and the people of New York are suffering as a result. And border crisis is deeply affecting the strength and stability of our economy. And the budget cuts in New York City are examples of how the crisis at the southern border affects our cities and states. My friends, share with me your thoughts. Go to my website, tausifanam.net, send me a message. You can also connect with me on social media. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And you can also comment below this video and let me know your views. Thank you for watching my videos, and I hope to be back again soon. Thanks.